Hey everyone,
Welcome to Mirch and Masala. I'm Khushi.
I'm सार्थक। तो आज का एपिसोड बहुत ही स्पेशल है। वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट अ मैन हु हैज मेड अस लाफ, इंस्पायर्ड अस, हमें सख्त लौंडा बनना सिखाया है। इट्स none other than Zakir Khan himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the OG. So yeah,
Exactly. Zakir Khan is not just a stand-up comedian. As you guys know, he's a storyteller, poet, and whatnot. It's like he's the voice of every middle-class Indian जो सबसे connect होते हैं उनसे. हर बात ऐसा होता है that he can connect to everything. And it's not easy to get where he is right now, but उसकी मेहनत से he has reached to this height.
yeah, exactly, absolutely. Let's do a quick flashback. Zakir Khan was born in Indore, Madhya Pradesh, in the year 1987. And did you know was actually he's actually a sitar player, like a trained sitar player before he was a comedian. Because a big chunk of his fans already know this because his grandfather, Ustad Moinuddin Khan, was a classical vocalist and sarangi player.
ट्रू दैट्स व्हाई जब भी उसका स्टोरी टेलिंग करता है उसमें अलग ही अंदाज होता है द वे ही स्पीक्स एंड हर जोक भी गाने की तरह ही आता है इट्स लाइक हिज जोक्स आर नॉट जस्ट वर्ड दे आर इमोशंस स्ट्रेट अप कमिंग फ्रॉम हिम सो या एंड उसकी बातें होती है रिगार्डिंग रिलेशनशिप्स एंड बंदा कहीं ना कहीं अपनी ही कहानी में बता देता है एंड सभी सब रिलेट करते हैं उससे
Exactly. It feels like he knows girls better than they know themselves, and that he knows guys better than their own mother knows them. So yeah, his big break came in 2012 when he won Comedy Central, and uske baad his career took off. He did many shows like short here and there, but his YouTube specials like Hak Se Single and Tathastu took off, and also a very good special that is Kaksha 11वीं.
Yeah, Huxley single was a game changer. It was not just about being single, it was more about awkward emotions and more crazy stuff. It was like Joe emotions and situations we face in daily life, he had compiled in it all. And about that Sakt Londa tag, damn, that was crazy. It got so famous, trend ही बन गया था.
Bro, that went so crazy. I remember being in middle school, like 8th to 10th, and a little bit of 11th as well. So उसमें everyone was like, "भाई ये सख्त लौंडा है, सख्त लौंडा है." It got very famous, bro. That was, yeah. But कॉमेडी के अलावा भी जाकिर खान इज अ अमेजिंग पोएट। उनका जाकिराना और शोज लाइक चाचा विधायक है हमारे, ये देखने के बाद जनरली लगता है दैट ही इज अ नेचुरल एक्टर। ही रियली डज नो हाउ टू एक्ट एंड इट कम्स वेरी नेचुरली टू हिम बिकॉज ही इज a very confident performer in all the fields because he has a lot of skills in all the different contexts of being an artist that he is.
Do you know on Amazon Prime, the Tastu had come? That was another special. It was not like a stand up at all. It was like a personal storytelling session. इट्स लाइक कि जाकिर ने जो हमें पहले कभी देखा नहीं ऐसा लग रहा था दिल से बात कर रहा है तू भी कभी मिले नहीं है बट डायरेक्ट कनेक्ट हो रहा है
Exactly, bro. It feels so relatable. Like he was Tathastu is mostly about his journey and how his grandfather and his family helped shape it. It was very good. So that I know Tathastu is one of those stand-ups that I can watch with my family, and still they'll be like, yeah. At the end of it, I would be somber and go like, हाँ था तो सही अच्छा। Like, his, like you just said that it came from his heart. Like, you remember we went to the Zakir Khan special in GTB, the recent one. It
राइट
wa- it was more than a 3 hour show, and it did not feel more than an hour, bro. It felt like it was so entertaining and relatable. It was really nice. And everything, like he was saying, whatever should have gone wrong went wrong, and what could not go wrong went wrong. But when my brother was with me, everything was nice and fine, and then it flipped again. So it was a really interesting show.
द शो वाज वेरी क्रेजी और सबसे बड़ी बात तो ये है कि ये सब इतने इजीली नहीं हुआ जब ही हैड कम टू मुंबई हैज ही सेड उसके पास अपने सिर्फ सपने थे और कुछ नहीं था द स्ट्रगल्स द ऑडिशंस इतने रिजेक्शंस के बाद भी उसने अपना नाम जो किया है दैट इज माइंड ब्लोइंग एवरीबडी नोज हिम ऐसा कोई जन नहीं है जिसको पता नहीं है जाकिर खान कौन है
Exactly, he has set the standard, and as you said, Bombay. So his one of his big breakthroughs as a writer, was AIB. Obviously, I'm not sure if Rakhi ma'am will be very okay with me pronouncing the full form of AIB. So let's skip it for now. But it was a very interesting thing. So like in one of his specials, I think it was Huxley Single. He was talking about how he was trying to bargain his salary, that he had nothing, but then it became a writer. He was offered the position of a writer. So he was in his mind, he was thinking, I will go for 30 to 40,000 something salary. उसमें से इतना rent जाएगा, इतना जाएगा, ऐसा जाएगा, वैसा जाएगा. But in the conversation, he said that I just said 30 to 40. I'm expecting. It did not say thousands. The producers and everyone went like, इतना तो नहीं दे सकते, इतना तो budget नहीं है. And then they landed on an amount of 5,000 plus, like they just said five. We can give you 4 to 5, and then they were like, and we will give you place to stay, food and cab and everything. Then he was like, अगर मेरे को 5,000 मिल रहा है with all these things, तो ठीक है, निकल जाएगा, खर्चा निकल जाएगा, जिंदा तो रह जाएगा. And then after a while, when it came to the actual contract signing, that is when he realized that the producers were actually talking about a salary of 4 to 5 lakh rupees,
Exactly.
which is more than 10, what, 12 to 13 times than what he actually expected out of it.
ट्रू. सो इट्स लाइक जब भी जाकिर अपना ऐसा कहानी सुनाता है, इट्स लाइक वो एक पूरे जनरेशन के बारे में बात कर रहा है, बिकॉज उससे सब इतना रिलेट करते, वो अलग ही ब्रांड है वो, उसका सोशल मीडिया का प्रेजेंस एंड इतना उसकी हर चीज, सब इतना जेन्युइनली रिलेट करते हैं ना. इट इज क्रेजी, माइंड ब्लोइंग, आई हैव नो वर्ड्स.
Like you talked about generation, so he doesn't just relate to our generations. Like I was watching Huxley Single with my dad once, and I'm like, okay, very nice, let's watch together. I had already seen it once. I'm like, chalo, kya hi ho sakta? No, sorry, it was Kaksha 11वीं. I'm very sorry. So it's like even my father was from an all boys school. Then we started watching it, धीरे धीरे करके देख रहे हैं. And at the end, a line came. If my father laughed a lot, he really enjoyed it. And at the end, his father, तो उसका context ऐसा है कि उसके झगड़े हो जाते हैं. And the guy in front of him hits him. बहुत होता है, तमाशा होता है. He comes home. He's very sad. Next day, if his father gets to know about it somehow or another, like he tells his mom, his mom then talks about it with his father. And when next day his father is dropping him to the school, and when his father is dropping him to the school, his father goes like, तू मेरा बेटा है, मैंने इन सबके बापों को कूट के रखा है, इनको भी मार दे, कोई कुछ नहीं करेगा, मैं खड़ा हूँ तेरे पीछे. माय फादर laughed a lot on that. I'm like, ये सब कर चुके हो आप? मैं बोला, मैं, पापा was like, मैं क्यों बताऊँ तुझे. So yeah, it was
I
very
thought you
entertaining.
relate to that. Don't you relate to it?
Moving
Okay.
on.
Yes. So, as I was saying, he's not just a comedian. The way it's like वो हम सबके emotions को समझ के words में लाना is not easy. But the way वो हर चीज को अपने words के through कर देता है, ऐसा लग भी नहीं रहा है वो बोल रहा है, ऐसा लग रहा है वो गा रहा है बोलते वक्त. And everybody
Exactly,
is listening to him. Time का तो
exactly.
बिल्कुल ही पता नहीं चलता है.
वही, like he's one of those comedians जिनकी वजह से we have increased our expectations for comedy. We have gotten very much in tune with the fact that yes, that is the standard. He has set the standard up there, and a very few comedians in India have been able to do that. Like if I think about it, it's
Achieve
Kenny
that height, right?
Sebastian. Yeah, it's Kenny Sebastian to some extent. Nah, not to extent, to Samir Rana as well. In the recent controversy, we'll keep that aside, but still, Samir Rana has made it big. Tanmay Bhatt has made it big. Tanmay Bhatt has made it big. That's good. So, yeah. Okay, just to ask a question to you. If you ever get a chance to do a show with Zakir Khan, what would the idea of the show be?
पहले तो मैं शायरी ही सीखूंगी बिकॉज ऑफ द नेटफ्लिक्स स्पेशल व्हिच आई सॉ, जो उसने हीरा मंडी के साथ किया था. आई हेट दैट इट वाज सो स्मॉल. वो कब खत्म हो गया पता ही नहीं चला. आई होप ही रिलीजेस मोर सच पार्ट्स. इट वाज टू गुड. अब लोगों की लाइफ पे विजडम फेंकना उनसे बेटर कौन ही कर सकता है, ऑब्वियसली. आफ्टर हक से
Exactly.
सिंगर है, उनसे बेटर लव गुरु कौन ही है. सो आई
Makes
गेस फॉर मी
sense.
it would be शायरी for sure. What would it be for you?
Yeah. On that note, and as you mentioned, Huxley Single, I remembered one of his shairi that he mentioned in Huxley Single only. So it was about him talking about his breakup and how he got over it, how he worked. So he said after a breakup you have two options: you either become Devdas or you work a lot and you become a legend. So he was like, okay, I'll tell you the शायरी. It was like, तेरे बेवफाही के अंगारों में लिपटी रही रूह मेरी, मैं आग ना बनता अगर बन जाता तू मेरी. So it was very something. So it was a fact कि भाई, and I actually do think that it is relatable in many people's lives because like not just breakup, if you have any failure in life, if you work hard enough and you put your mind and heart into it, then you can succeed and become a better version of yourself in turn and get more than you actually wanted.
As you said earlier, as I've also heard, he is someone who thinks of very great of his family, especially his parents and grandparents. Like he believes in their morals and traditions a lot. So yeah, do you want to talk about it more? Because I heard the way he inculcates that in his shows and everything. It's like एक way होता है, एक तरीका होता है. I've heard so much that he is someone who thinks very great of his family and respects his grandparents and father a lot, and his mother as well. It's like he says the way they have taught him so much regarding morals and traditions. It's like उसके एक बोलने के तरीका से पता चलता है, like how he's brought up.
Yeah, exactly. Like in Tathasto also, he talks a lot about the legacy that his grandfather has created. And he talks a lot about how his grandfather's supervision shaped him as a artist that he is, like a very well-rounded artist that he is right now.
Right. चलो इस नोट पे then let's stop for now. आज का एपिसोड यहीं खत्म करते हैं. If you like this episode, please like, share, subscribe, and yes, please do tell us in the comments which is your favorite Zakir Khan's tagline.
And also do tell us whom our next guest should be. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Bye bye.